Reggie was really good at this game, but like the thing about he plays this like really calm and patient style, and like I feel like it's really hard to get upsets with that kind of playstyle, right?
Yeah.
You'll beat the players you should, but it's really hard to
like get that exclamation point moment. Yeah.
And so that to me is an incredibly impressive win for him. I'm really happy for him.
And we'll have to see if MDVA can actually make another upset here. We got Zexyyy versus Oolong here, so we got the MDVA special here. I think that Oolong is a little bit favored in this matchup between the two, but Zexyyy always a threat.
Yeah, so I had my first set against Oolong ever today, and you know, when I play against Wii Fit trainers, I don't expect him to be this good at boxing. Like, his parries were incredible. He had a really good understanding of, I mean, you're already seeing it, even if it's, you know, parrying projectiles is not quite the same thing, but still, like, honestly, I feel like when it comes to these Runner characters, I always want to test if they can box with you, right? He can do it.
Yeah, I've talked to him about this a little bit. The biggest weakness of this character is the out-of-shield game. Unless you parry, if your parries are on point, then suddenly pretty good.
His forward tilt and up tilt are just such good moves, Okay, great use of the dash attack. Often forgotten move from Young Link.
Yeah, he's so stubby, you typically don't expect it to be that big of a threat, but it's just got just enough of a burst option for him.
I will always remember the Toast vs. Light set from Frostbite 2020. So many dash attack kills in that set.
Exactly. Against a character like Fox, where you don't have the disjoints to fight it out, 100%.
Total wake-up call, though, that you got to be aware of that on landing.
Soccer ball not quite going to intercept, so Zexyyy an opportunity to get back and waiting out that smash attack. Oolong a bit too impatient there.
Well, yeah, usually, though, the low profile on that down smash is going to save you, but that was really good spacing on the bomb throw from Zexyyy.
Plus, you have a little bit of a shorter character, which is assists in getting those shorter hit boxes.
Deep breathing. That helps.
Oh, yeah. That's one of those where forward air, it's like, it's a combo move, and then all of a sudden, it's a kill move. The wonders of cardio, my man.
Yeah, and you can get out there with that move, too. Like, maybe not that strong, but if you're out there, you'll feel it.
Is it just me, or does it feel like header has kind of been not quite neutralized, but it's a less of a factor in this matchup at long distance because like Wii Fit Trainer's too tall and Young Link's too short?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, that's a good call. I also feel like Young Link can kind of hit the soccer ball away with the things he was going to do anyway.
It's like Young Link is naring, so of course he's going to hit the ball away too.
Or he's throwing a boomerang, right, and that's going to hit the soccer ball. Like, a lot of good options there. Oh, looking for the landing nair. I think Oolong just barely missing, but you know, given how good this started out for Zexyyy, Oolong's got to be pretty happy with the second stock.
Trying to make it all the way back in the ledge trap. Might do it, cannot get the forward tilt, but the turnaround sun salutation. Great call out by Oolong.
Yeah, I believe Young Link actually has like a really short roll, so spacing for that forward tilt might be a little awkward.
I think it's one of the worst in the game.
Yeah, like it's usually bad, but like sometimes things are so bad that you're expecting something to be good, right? There's the back air out of shield though. Incredible out of shield option there for Wii Fit.
Especially with the deep breathing. You talked about it already, Jackie, that we saw very nearly Zexyyy get that cleanup kill right there, but look at the lead that Oolong started to build. This is when Wii Fit Trainer is a terror, when they can actually play passively at ledge.
And some healing, already 4% in the last couple seconds here, but all right, no confirm off that bomb. Every little incidental hit, so scary. Oh, great choice with the second fire arrow there.
That's always, it's one of the lost arts of Young Link. You need to know when you can go in off of fire arrow confirm and when you just have to get the second extension.
Yeah, totally.
And now we've got back to neutral here and back to like 0-0 against both players. This is laying it all on the line. Oolong been chipping away at the sleeve, but the errant up B losing full stage control off of that one.
Yeah, no punish, but you don't want to lose that tempo, especially like losing time where you have deep breathing. I feel like it's not going to be super easy to get that back. We'll see.
Look at this confirm from Zexyyy off of the single hit.
Oh, he double jumped somewhere, I think, or fast fell or something. But
he literally ran off stage, fast fell, and then he tossed out an aerial down there. That was miserable.
And Oolong flexing on him. Yep.
That's so rough. Zexyyy was definitely starting to pick up tempo too.
And that is definitely one of those cases, like you see all of those juggles going on, that's where you assume that the opponent is going to start being antsy, right? And so I totally see why Zexyyy thought he was going to get a big edge guard there, and just really unfortunate flub.
What
are we still in best of 3?
We are still in best of 3 till top 16.
Yikes!
Yeah, I know. That's the one problem with the day 1 events. This wasn't supposed to be a major, dang it.
Yep.
It's just supposed to be just like, hey, come out and celebrate Xanadu, and then we capped like 4 days before the event finished. All right, barrage of projectiles out here from Zexyyy, trying to play at that mid-distance where you can toss out multiple projectiles to force Oolong to react. And react he does, though.
That was so good, too. And holding shield for as long before he did. Like, brilliant.
It feels like Oolong just committing to dealing with the Young Link pressure, because we all know how much this character can mash on your shield.
Totally. The heal.
again, these parry, you talked about it on projectiles, like it's not that important to like parry every projectile, but it just makes your game so much more fluid.
Oh, and you did not want to get locked down against Young Link, and it's just so hard to move when you're shielding projectiles, right? You have to eat that 11-frame shield drop like that. You do not want to do that. You want to parry. You want to be able to dash right away.
Oh, the roll in the tri-state special. Not quite going to finish it off, but we got. Oh, that was a great angle there with the down air.
Okay, not quite, but with deep breathing, the next one absolutely will. Ooh, awkward.
But
I was trying to.
Oh, doesn't have the mash actually on that.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's that up B recovery is like, it's deceptively bad, it feels like sometimes.
There's the deep breathing back hit forward tilt. All right, dead even.
Spot, yeah, matching the shield is an immediate spot dodge, a Young Link special. It's so hard to nail this character down and to figure out when they want to end their shield pressure.
It almost looked like he was out of range, too. Yeah, great spacing from Zexyyy. Okay, awkward trades.
Yeah, not the trades you want if you are Oolong. You are desperate to go ahead and get a little bit more space here. Like at that mid-distance, it's hard for them to set up more than one projectile.
Okay, yeah, back air out of shield, and that is a deep breathing opportunity. I love that from Oolong rather than chasing, and that is why you value deep breathing.
Oh yeah, the up air into the up smash and the intangible up smash too. So if Young Link tries to mash out of disadvantage, he's still gonna die.
Yep, and that is you know, all these kind of brawler type characters love mashing their nair to land against characters like WeFit. It doesn't feel like he is the archetype of character that should be able to do anything about it, and then bam. Up tilt with intangibility too.
Yeah, it's the arms are just completely invulnerable. Yeah, and this move kills super early too. And you can confirm into it. It's such a good option for a character that, like you said, you typically don't expect these zoners to also be boxers, but Oolong proving you wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, header's starting to make a bit more of a mark here.
Yeah, starting to play at that distance where you can actually intercept it by firing low. Barrage of arrows coming out here from Zexyyy, but cannot actually force Oolong's defense to crack.
Yeah, this lead, too, is kind of forcing Zexyyy to feel like he's got to throw the first projectile, and that can get some really valuable trades for Oolong. Uh-oh, okay, great weight and good catch.
Delays by Zexyyy are key in this matchup. If you just try to toss those things out and like mash a little bit to do them preemptively, Oolong is going to be able to pick the proper defensive tool.
Oh, and Young Link is such a tough character to deal with that with because he's always threatening something, right? And so it feels like if you don't react immediately, you're putting yourself in danger, right?
True, yeah, that's a good point.
That makes the weight even better from Zexyyy, honestly.
The soccer ball just still bouncing right in front of his face, could not get the boomerang around it. Again, it's so disruptive, and every single time that happens, you got to think it's chipping away the mentality there. Zexyyy couldn't get a set up going, and then just like, all right, now all of a sudden Oolong's a deep breathing and is running at me. What the heck do I do? Yeah,
and a big up air there, and it just looked like Zexyyy got caught on that platform, and you just do not want to be above WeFit in that scenario at all.
No, sir.
Painful, though. You got to wonder how that set would have gone if not for the way that game one ended.
True, just like the immediate run off into oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely felt like Zexyyy was getting ahead of steam, and then all of a sudden just lose all momentum and then tilt a little bit.
Yeah, and WeFit, that's not a character you want to do that against. No. Absolutely not.
But y'all, one thing we got to go ahead and talk about is that we got a merch shop up right now, start.gg/.